All right, let's say you just came back from a shoot and it's time to get the photos from your camera back to your computer. Let me show you the best way to do that. First thing, you need to either take the memory card out of your camera and plug it into a card reader, or if you use a USB cable from your camera, plug your camera in and turn it on. Then go up to the File menu and select Smart Import. The Smart Import dialog will automatically detect any memory card you plug in or any camera that you attach and show you the photos for that. Now, keep in mind, it will not pop up automatically. You do have to go to the File menu and select it in order for this Smart Import dialog to come up. It then shows you all of the photos that happen to be on that device. They're all automatically selected, so that if I hit the import button right now, they would all get downloaded and added to ON1 Photo RAW. But if I don't want them, I can simply select Check None, and I can go through and I can manually check them, or I can use the Check All option to turn them all on. I could also go through with my arrow keys and turn them on or off just by hitting the space bar. So if there's photos I don't want to download, I can just hit the space bar to get rid of the ugly ones. That way I'm only downloading the ones I care about. And of course I can use the slider at the bottom to make them bigger or smaller. Then over on the right, there's some really important options. The first one, and the most obvious one, is the destination. You have to pick where you want those photos to go. So from the location dropdown, it'll automatically remember your frequent places. It'll also remember all of your catalog folders, but you can also choose where they go. So I'm going to send those to my personal images folder, and then inside of that, I can add a new folder. So I'm just going to call this foliage. I could back up to another location, so I could have it download to two places at once, and I could also have it organize the photos either into a single folder, or it could divide them up into folders for the month and the day as well, so it'll organize for you that way. Then there's other options where I can rename my photos as I import them. This is just like using the batch rename inside of Browse. I can use either the current name, a text field, a serial number, or the date, and I can use any combination of those that I want to. So let's say I want to use a text field, and I'm going to call these foliage. And then I want to add a date in here using the year, month, day style. And then finally, let's add a serial number starting at 0001. So there you go. It's going to rename my photos for me. I can also add metadata at the same time. So if I turn on the Add Metadata pane, I can manually fill out the information, including all of the user editable metadata, or you can do what I do and just use a metadata preset. So I'm going to automatically add all of my copyright metadata just by using a preset. You can create those presets here inside of Smart Import or inside of Browse. They're shared. I can also add a preset to the photos as they're captured. I'll just use the landscape pop option. I can even edit the captured date if I wanted to. This would be useful if I was downloading photos that I shot in a different time zone. Let's say I need to adjust the time zone by -3 hours to correct for a difference. Everything that I adjust here in the Smart Import dialog, I can save as a preset so I can use it over and over again. And it remembers everything from your last session. When I hit the import button, it'll go through, download all of the photos that I mark, put them where I ask, name them, add their metadata, add the photo setting, which is re-editable, and adjust the capture date, all for me at once. It's the most efficient way to get your photos into ON1 Photo RAW. Now keep in mind, this is just going to download the photos. If you happen to place them into a catalog folder, they'll be cataloged in the background as well, so all their metadata is searchable and previews will be faster. But if you're not cataloging your folders, you can simply browse to those photos just like you would any other folder on your disk. All right, thanks for watching.